Welcome to Hands on M365. We're here to unpack, well, a really remarkable period for Microsoft Copilot and all the related tech. June 2025, it wasn't just another update month. It felt more like a fundamental shift.
Oh, absolutely. If you've been watching the pace of AI coming into Microsoft 365, June felt like everything just hit hyperdrive all at once. And for this hands-on M365, we're really drawing our insights from the great work by João Ferreira on his hands-on tech blog. He does a fantastic job distilling info straight from Microsoft.
Right, directly from the Microsoft 365 roadmap and the message center. So we're getting it straight from the source, essentially.
Exactly.
And that's why this hands on M365 feels so important. Jean put it perfectly. June was absolutely wild. I think he counted over 50 new features.
Something like that, yeah. Just a huge number.
But it's not just the sheer volume, right? The real headline, I think, is Microsoft finally tackling that big user pain point, the disconnected AI experience. We're moving past these siloed tools.
Precisely. And that means Microsoft is really delivering on that promise, the one about your agent should work everywhere you do. Think of it like, well, your favorite coffee mug. It just follows you around. These tools are becoming integrated into your whole workflow across different devices, different contexts. So the core mission for us in this hands-on M365 is really to explore how this new ubiquity, this everywhereness of AI agents is going to genuinely change your day-to-day work.
Okay, so let's get into what that actually looks like for the user.
Yeah, let's do it. What's truly transformative here, I think, is Microsoft's focus on making AI assistants genuinely mobile and integrated, putting the user experience right at the front. So leading this charge is the Microsoft 365 Copilot app for iOS and Android. It arrived with a really significant innovation, an agent store, right inside the mobile app.
An agent store on your phone?
Yeah. It's not just about having Copilot on the move. It's this ability to actually acquire new specialized AI agents directly from your phone. That was late June 2025.
Wow, that really changes how we get and use AI, doesn't it? It suggests a future where AI isn't just one size fits all, but it's customized, maybe even downloadable for specific tasks or roles.
Totally. It's a huge jump in agility for the individual user. And this mobile integration, it goes deeper into core productivity too. Forget that frustrating context switching. You can now access your recently used SharePoint agents right within the M365 Copilot app. That's coming mid-July 2025.
Okay, so your AI for documents or finding stuff on the internet is just there, wherever you are.
Exactly.
Seamlessly available.
That lack of context switching, it sounds small, but it's a quiet revolution for just getting things done. And for people who use Copilot Notebooks, for organizing ideas or planning. Good news there, too. They're coming soon to the Microsoft 365 mobile apps, iOS and Android. So real mobile productivity, new chats, accessing pages, references. That's rolling out mid-June to mid-July 2025. That continuity is so important, keeping your train of thought no matter where you are. And speaking of being mobile, Copilot's also helping you prep for meetings on the go. From early to late July 2025, it'll summarize key stuff right on your mobile. Imagine walking into a meeting last minute, but you're prepped just by glancing at your phone.
Yeah, understanding the key points without digging through emails. That's powerful.
Definitely. And we can't forget Mac users. The Microsoft 365 Copilot app for Mac lets you get to those AI tools right from your dock. That landed late June 2025.
So bringing all this together, what it really means for you listening is a change in how you approach your workflow. Your AI isn't just some app you open. It's becoming more like an ambient, context-aware partner, almost anticipating what you need.
Making productivity genuinely seamless across devices and locations. It's about working smarter, having that intelligence boost truly follow you around. And building on that, let's look at how Copilot is getting deeper inside the core Microsoft 365 apps.
Yeah, this is where we see some big leaps in creative and communication power. For Copilot licensed users, we're seeing general availability for image generation right in Copilot Chat. That's rolling out late June to late July 2025.
Images directly in chat within the M365 apps.
Exactly. So you can generate visuals right there in your workflow. It's not just convenient. It means you can iterate on designs almost instantly, shortens creative cycles, sparks more ideas.
That's a massive boost for creative tasks, definitely. And Outlook. Wow, Outlook is getting a serious intelligence upgrade. It's really changing how you handle your inbox and meetings.
Totally. Copilot Chat will now help you catch up on important emails. It highlights messages from key contacts or ones with tasks. That was June 5th. Then almost right away, June 6th, a priority view started flagging high-priority emails, ones needing replies right in your inbox. And that's coming to iOS and Android, too, from late June.
So it's filtering the noise, helping you focus. That's huge for inbox overload.
And it's not just filtering. It's making your inbox proactive. There's a new Schedule from Email with Copilot feature, rolling out July to August 2025. You can turn an email thread into a meeting invite, and Copilot generates the title, Agenda Summary, fills in attendees.
Wow. Okay, that saves a lot of clicks. From the email threads straight to a prep meeting.
Yep. New Outlook for Windows, web, Mac, mobile, it's coming everywhere. And another nice touch, if Copilot helps you draft an email in chat, it might show an Edit in Outlook button. Click it, and it opens a pre-filled draft right in Outlook. That went live June 6th.
Nice. Streamlining that transition from idea to action. Okay, what about PowerPoint? Any power-ups there?
Oh, yeah. Big ones. Soon, you'll be able to reference an Excel file to create presentations with Copilot. That's June 2025. Think about pulling live data into slides with AI help.
Okay, data integration directly. That ensures accuracy, saves manual work. That cross-suite integration is really where the power lies, isn't it?
Exactly. And starting July 2025, you can add topic through Copilot. It generates new ideas, new slides, keeping the look and feel consistent. That's for Windows and Mac. And if you need to tweak your wording, rephrase text. Using natural language prompts has been rolling out since mid-June, with more updates in July.
So faster iteration on your message, making sure it lands right. It seems Microsoft is improving the whole content creation and refinement process.
Definitely. And even just reviewing files gets quicker. You can now see a summary from Copilot showing latest changes, comments in Word, Excel, PowerPoint, right from the Backstage view.
The Backstage view, so the file menu screen before you even open the document fully.
That's the one. Hit June 11th. Gives you a quick snapshot.
That's subtle, but really efficient. And Copilot chat itself, is it becoming more central?
Absolutely. It's now easily accessible from the side pane in your M365 apps. That was June 17th. It's like a constant companion, always ready.
And ready for more complex interactions, it seems.
Yeah, they added an expanded input box on June 26th. Gives you a full-screen view for longer prompts. It keeps plain text formatting. It signals that Microsoft expects, even encourages, more detailed prompts to get more specific results.
Right. And to help with that specificity, on June 13th, they added content sources in Copilot chat. Lets you pick where Copilot looks for answers.
Ah, grounding. So
Yeah.
you can limit responses to, say, just your company's internal documents.
Exactly. That's critical for accuracy and trust, especially in business. You ensure the AI uses your validated data, not just the web. Reduces risk, enhances security,
That control is key.
and it gets even better for creating content. There are auto-generated Copilot pages. Copilot chat can create and open a page side by side for instant editing. That was June 25th. Plus, a one-click to create a briefing FAQ page based on notebook content. That landed June 24th. Quick document generation.
Huge time saver for internal docs or meeting prep. And speaking of meetings and interacting with people, Copilot's stepping up there too, significantly. Copilot in 1.1 and group calls on Teams phone devices. It'll generate notes, recaps, action items. That's mid to end of July 2025.
Okay, that's invaluable for not missing details in calls. And for customer interactions.
Yeah, big boost for Dynamics 365. In customer service, you can generate contextual partial email content with Copilot starting July 14th. And in customer insights journeys, you can use Copilot Studio agents for real-time, personalized voice conversations. That's July 31st. Whoa, personalized voice conversations driven by AI agents. That's pushing the envelope on engagement. It really is. And for sales folks, Microsoft 365 Copilot for Sales got an AI-enhanced pre-meeting card back on June 16th. It pulls insights on opportunities, accounts, past interactions.
So you walk into every sales call with an AI-curated brief, better preparedness, better potential outcomes.
Precisely. The takeaway from all of this, for you listening, is that these aren't just shiny new buttons. They fundamentally change how you work with your apps and data. Saves time, boosts quality.
It enables a much more intelligent, proactive workflow, which is great. But with all this power, how do organizations manage it all? Governance becomes absolutely critical.
Good transition.
Yep.
Yeah, let's shift to what Microsoft is doing behind the scenes for IT admins and governance, because that's essential for adoption.
Absolutely crucial. And Microsoft Purview, along with data loss prevention, DLP, they're getting major upgrades here. Starting June 2025 in public preview, GA in August, Purview will restrict M365 Copilot from processing emails marked with sensitivity labels.
Okay, that's a big deal for compliance. Policy-driven protection for sensitive email content.
Huge relief, yeah. And they're extending that protection. DLP is being extended to Copilot to detect sensitivity labels in the grounding data it uses and restrict access. That's rolling out late June to late July.
So even the internal documents Copilot learns from are protected based on sensitivity.
Exactly. Plus, we now have separate retention policies specifically for Copilots and AI apps for data lifecycle management. That was June 16th. Admins get that granular control needed for responsible AI deployment.
All right, let's dig into the controls within Microsoft Copilot Studio itself. What's new for IT pros there? We're seeing the ability to install managed agents directly from Microsoft. That hit GA June 30th. Simplifies deployment. And for the agent creators, there's a custom search topic action from May 30th. It lets them tap into specific knowledge bases, keep the raw data, more sophisticated agents.
That flexibility for creators is really important for building tailored solutions.
For managing these agents, you can now reassign an agent's owner using PowerShell, GA June 30th. Better admin control. There's also the Citizen Services Agent, also GA June 30th, which uses public info to help people navigate government services. Interesting public sector application.
It is. And for visibility.
You'll be able to see and use Agent Tools page from July 3rd and see security-related views and statuses for agents by July 10th. More insight into what the agents are doing.
Which brings up the question of oversight and security as these agents spread through an organization. How do you control them?
Microsoft's clearly thinking about that. There's a new admin control to block agents using PowerShell, GA July 15th, a crucial safety switch. And importantly, demonstrating value. Analytics, ROI for autonomous agents, is also GA July 15th. This lets you track ROI at the run and action level.
Tracking ROI for autonomous agents. That's huge for making the business case, showing tangible value to stakeholders.
Exactly. Moving beyond just abstract benefits. Plus, a small dev efficiency thing, you can now search and navigate within your agent in Copilot Studio as of June 27th.
Makes building them easier. Okay, what about the main admin center? Is that becoming the Copilot control hub?
It seems like it. New admin controls for Copilot Search Management are coming early July. Lets IT configure search usage. And admins can now upload custom dictionaries for Teams meeting transcripts. That's late June to mid-July. Improves accuracy for company-specific jargon.
Oh, that's really practical. Better accuracy for internal terms means more reliable meeting summaries.
It's a big difference. For handling agent requests, there's the Frontier and Microsoft Agent User Request Approval Flow in the M365 Admin Center. Landed June 6th, admins can approve or deny requests based on policy. Governance layer.
Right, necessary checks and balances.
And cost control, always important. M365 Copilot billing and usage budget limits arrive June 27th. Admins can set policy, pay-as-you-go limits, define billing policies, get alerts.
Concrete tools for financial governance, that's vital for large-scale adoption. It's about responsible management, not just enablement.
Precisely. To understand spending better, usage reports for M365 Copilot Search are also available from June 27th. Shows queries, usage trends. To make billing easier, you can pre-purchase capacity packs for Copilot Chat and SharePoint agents, also June 27th. And for managing Teams itself, Copilot in Teams Admin Center is in public preview. Rolling out June-July lets you manage Teams settings using natural language.
Manage Teams with natural language. Interesting.
Yeah. And finally, for Edge, a new policy lets admins enable or disable the Copilot Chat icon in the toolbar, available since June 6th. More UI control.
So wrapping up the admin side, these tools are really crucial for organizations to govern AI responsibly, ensure compliance, manage costs, empower users safely. It's a foundation for scaling this effectively.
Okay, let's switch gears slightly. There were also some more subtle shifts, some next steps that are worth highlighting from this whirlwind of updates.
Definitely. One refinement people might notice is the Visual Creator Agent. It won't be pre-installed anymore, or it'll be retired by late July 2025. But importantly, image generation isn't going away. It's still strong within Copilot Chat and the main Create experience. Seems like streamlining, putting it where it fits best.
Good clarification. So not gone, just integrated differently.
Exactly. And over in Viva, some interesting things are happening around personalization and community building. The Microsoft Copilot dashboard in Viva Insights is getting new prompt categories like Ask and Find, Catch Up, Draft, and Brainstorm. That's late July 2025. Plus, expanded Copilot in Viva Engage is turning it into more of a personalized AI companion from July 2025, helping you stay informed, discover relevant insights.
Using AI to drive community and personalized experiences in Viva. That sounds quite powerful for making Viva more engaging day to day.
It really does. And speaking of community, the Copilot adoption community in Viva Engage is now open to all tenants, even without a Copilot license.
Oh, that's great. A free platform for everyone to ask questions, share best practices, get peer support.
Exactly. Fantastic for driving adoption and knowledge sharing. And for structured learning, there are new Teams notifications for Microsoft Copilot Academy users about new courses started late June, keeping the learning continuous.
So all these smaller changes, they show Microsoft is constantly refining, listening to feedback, focusing on user experience, better insights, and building that community around Copilot.
It's a continuous evolution. And that brings us to maybe a final thought to consider. With Microsoft's AI agents now becoming truly integrated, truly following you around everywhere, how might this shift our basic approach to solving problems, to collaborating? Are we heading towards a future where AI isn't just a tool we pull out, but an integral partner woven into every task, freeing us up for more strategic thinking, for those uniquely human contributions?
That is a provocative question to leave you with after this hands-on M365. We really hope this exploration gave you a clear, valuable look at the massive waves of Copilot updates from June 2025.
And if you want to keep up with this rapid pace, we definitely encourage you to visit handsontech.net. Joanne posts daily updates on Microsoft 365, plus great tips for SharePoint, Teams, and all the M365 apps.
That's right. And to make sure you don't miss future hands-on M355 explorations like this one, be sure to follow Joan Ferrero's blog and, of course, this podcast.
Thanks so much for tuning in.
Goodbye for now.